Hello, Twin Flames. My name is Michaila. I'm a Master Certified Ascension Coach with Twin Flames Universe, and I am also in Harmonious Union with my Twin Flame. Today I'm going to be doing a reading on the November 11th Twin Flame Energy Portal, and this is going to be a reading talking about the lessons that some of us in the collective consciousness on the Twin Flame journey are learning, and offer guidance and healing on overcoming all lessons, blocks, obstacles, and moving forward towards our harmonious union. And the reason why the 11/11 date is considered a portal is because on the days, about 3 days before and after, leading up to November 11th, 11/11, the energies are very amplified to help you heal through any lessons and make more accelerated progress on your journey. And so that's what this reading is going to be about today. And I'm going to just let whatever needs to come through from the divine. And this is a message for you with wherever you're at and whatever you're working through. You can trust that God is coming through me to give you the message that you need to hear right now. So the first energy and card that I've pulled is it's the card Lead with the number 4. And I feel that this is a card that's really speaking to the feminine energy specifically, and how we desire sometimes to see our divine masculine leading. And I feel like sometimes the feminine can feel like they're the ones doing all of the work, or you can feel like your divine masculine is not anywhere around you, or they don't seem very interested in you, or that sometimes they just don't communicate at all with you. But what I want to communicate with this card is that as you lead the way in your union by doing the spiritual work and by being the one that appears to be doing all of the work, you're actually providing a great gift for your union, but you're not alone. And I think that that's the card, something that I'm getting from this card is that you're not doing this alone, and that your twin flame desires to be with you just as much as you want to be with them, and that whatever you're working on in your union is your peace, and whatever you don't see behind the scenes going on with your twin flame, like you can trust that they also are working on something just as important for your twin flame union as you are, and that it's safe to lead wherever you're called to lead. It's safe to go all in and pursue your twin flame, and don't mistake that as you're the only one who cares. Because I remember when I first started my journey, I felt that way, and it's actually really heavy to think that you're the only one and you're alone on your twin flame journey, because you're just not. Your twin flame is right there with you. They're one with you, they love you, and they're never ever leaving you alone. And if you're not focused on what they're doing and you choose to focus just on yourself and, leading the way, doing what you're called to do, which is the spiritual work, which is why you're here listening to this message, you'll allow them to, be, and they can work on their piece of the union. And it's just really important to trust that you're not alone and that you are supported by God and your twin flame completely. I also receive a very forward kind of energy with this card. With this card, I feel that God is communicating that it's safe to really take charge of your journey. Maybe you've been holding on to thoughts or feelings that you're not powerful, and that's just not the truth. And it's really safe to let go of doubts and fears and anything, and just know like you're being led perfectly by the divine, that this is not all on you, and that the divine and God himself is guiding you directly to your twin flame union, that God desires for you to be with your twin flame. And so it's safe for you to relax into that and trust that you're being led. And it's also safe to be led. It's safe to receive help, and it's safe to to trust the God and others to help you along the way. So the next card that's coming up is number 9, the Darkest Fears card. And I feel this may be the block, the energy speaking to the block that we're moving through as a twin flame collective consciousness during this 11/11 portal. And that's a really good thing. And sometimes we can go through very challenging moments on our journeys where it seems very dark. And this is, what we refer to as the dark night of the soul. But these darkest moments are really the greatest gifts on your journey, because this is where you become strong. And I think it's just so important for all twin flames to have faith during this time, that you're not alone, like in the first card, and that you are making progress, that you're headed somewhere, and that you are supported in your journey and being with your twin flame, and that you are meant to be with them. And that this dark period and these fears that you're feeling, that you might be feeling during this time, are what's you're moving through to release. And that's what's so important to remember. Remember, on this twin flame journey, you're going to be led by God to your deepest fears about love, to heal. And that means that you're going to spend time on this path not feeling so good, just because you're moving through those fears, you're facing them, and it's safe to have the courage to do that. And I think this card is offering the awareness that these fears that you're moving through are actually a great sign of your progress on this journey, and they're not meant to hold you back or discourage you, but they're actually meant to move you forward. And they're meant to be stepping stones to your harmonious union with your twin flame, and that you don't need to let them discourage you or make you feel like it's not going to happen or you're failing. That the fact that you're moving through these dark fears is a sign that you are doing it, and you're moving through what you need to move through, and it's safe to do that. The next card is called Moving On, and it's number 8. The energy that I'm receiving from this card is really about a deep letting go and a releasing that which has been holding you back. And it's safe to let your life carry you forward. It's safe to let the old really fall away to make room for the new. And if you're calling in your Harmonious Twin Flame Union, then that means that you're calling in divine love. And that's a really important and high vibrational state of being, to be in harmonious union with your twin flame. And it means you're going to go through a lot of spiritual upheaval, and you're going to learn the soul lessons that you must learn in order to achieve that state of being with your twin flame and with God and with yourself. And that it does require a high willingness for you to change and to learn something new, and that it's okay to let go of the past. And what I get from this card after coming on the darkest fears is that you're going to be moving on from some of your darkest fears and conquering them. And that's what this 11/11 portal is really about this year, is facing some of those deep fears that may have bothered you for lifetimes and moving through them and having courage to do that, because you're going to finally move past them. And any fear that comes up, any block that comes up, it doesn't matter what it is, it's safe to go through it because you're passing through it. You're not stuck there, and you're not being punished, and you're not doing something wrong if you're moving through a particularly challenging block or lesson for you, because it just means that you're working the path. And sometimes in this journey that we're all on, it can get very challenging. You're going to be pushed and you're going to be shaped by this journey. But what I really get is that there's a deep relief that we're coming into as a collective on the twin flame journey, and that relief is going to really help you in moving forward towards your harmonious union. And what I really feel for those of you listening is that it's safe to not resist that, and it's safe to really surrender into this process of healing your fears. So the next card is the solar plexus chakra card, number 3. And this is a really great card because it's about your power, obviously, the solar plexus. And I feel that this time is about claiming your power on this journey and in your union. No longer seeing yourself as maybe like a victim or, at the mercy of these challenges, but realizing that you're the master of your reality and you're the captain of your soul and your fate, and that you have the power to heal through all of the challenges that you're facing, and you have the power to achieve your harmonious union. And it's safe for you to wield that power and claim that power and know that you are meant to have what you desire, and you are meant to thrive. You're meant to be with your twin flame. You're meant to have it all. And I think that this lesson is coming through quite clear for this year and this time, because it's time for you to claim your power. And the natural result of healing through fears is that you always come out on the other side so much stronger, so much more powerful, so much lighter, and so much more at peace. And that's the purpose of moving through fears, the darkest fears. It's not, to make you feel bad, and it's safe. I think that the lesson of this time right now is really about your power and not feeling like you're at the mercy of your challenges or your blocks, and that you are the one in charge. You're the one with the power. Nothing can stop you from being with your twin flame other than you. And so I feel that that's a strong message coming through this moment for this portal. And then the next card is number 1, strengthening bonds. And I feel that this is also about where you're headed with your twin flame when you choose to heal through the blocks that are coming up on your journey and heal through the fears. And you don't need to run away from your fear. You don't need to avoid it or pretend it's not there. You want to dive right into that fear and heal it. You can use the mirror exercise that are taught by Jeff and Shalia to heal those fears, and the ultimate result of diving into those fears is closeness with your twin flame. It's strengthening that connection and bond with your twin flame and coming into union with them, because the only thing that can prevent you from union with your twin flame is the belief in separation consciousness, which is fear. So clearing fear clears the way for you to be with your twin flame. So you may find yourself feeling that your fears and your blocks are being really brought up, and it can feel really tumultuous during this time. And that's, the amplified energies of the 1111 gateway are helping you to face those things. And I think a really important message is to not resist that process and to really embrace it and face those fears and receive help if you need help. If you work with an ascension coach, maybe this is a time to book a session with them or talk to a friend and really allow yourself to face your fears and clear out those blocks. Do the work and have faith in yourself and have faith in God and have faith in this process that everything is working out perfectly, and that your fears coming up are a sign of your progress, and they're a sign of your commitment to healing separation consciousness, and you don't have to let anything stand in the way of that. It's very safe for you to claim your power and claim your healing, because it's leading you into your twin flame union, your harmonious twin flame union permanently. And finally, the last card, which is the card on the bottom of our deck today, is the base chakra card, number 1. And I really feel that this is a deep grounding energy that's going to happen as you choose to heal through whatever particular lessons that are being brought up for you in your life. You're headed to a deep, grounded, foundational energy of stability and solidness in your union and in your life. And it's safe to relax into that. The more that you heal, the deeper your foundation goes in love, and the more you can handle when you do that. And so it's totally safe for you to be in this time and to embrace it and to know that you are on the fast track right now to being with your twin flame in permanent physical harmonious union, and that you're already one with them in your heart, and you don't have anything to fear. Fears are an illusion, and it's safe to face them during this time and allow yourself to ground more deeply into the awareness of your true eternal oneness with your twin flame. And one more message that's coming through for me today here is something that Jeff and Shalia teach in their body of work, the teachings of union, that once you heal separation truly and completely at the core, you are done with that lesson forever. You never have to go back to separation. You never have to work through those lessons again. You get to keep your harmonious twin flame union permanently, and that lesson is fully learned and resolved. And so there is an end goal to all of this that you're doing, and it's your permanent ascended state. And until then, it's safe to keep doing the work, and it's safe to leverage times like these for the 1111 portal to assist you in clearing those blocks and making great headway on your journey up the mountain of our ascension, our twin flame ascension path. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today for this reading. I hope you were able to take whatever you needed to take, and I will see you in our next video.